Okay, Usike. When it comes to Namibia, the kids at class or in school that were in class, whatever I want to say, and I played. Did we play Last Man Standing? What did we do? No, we didn't. I just asked them random questions. Okay, so Namibia. I'm going to ask you a few questions. I'm trying to think, how can we make this work? Because I can't get a voice note with all of the information. Maybe I should just share it with you. These are the things about Namibia that you will need to keep in mind for Friday's quiz. First of all, Namibia is our country, of course. And each country has a capital city. What is Namibia's capital city? Windhoek. Windhoek is Namibia's capital city. Now, Namibia gained independence. You will need to know the independence date. You will need to know the day, the month, and the year. And the answer would be Namibia became independent on the 21st of March, 1990. Who did Namibia become independent from? What country was Namibia a part of before independence? What country was Namibia a part of before independence? And then they said, no. We want to be our own country and we want to be called Namibia. Who were they a part of? South Africa. That is who they were a part of. What town in Namibia only became independent in 1994? The answer is Walfish Bay. Walfish Bay only became independent in 1994. So for 4 years, Walfish Bay was a part of South Africa after Namibia was already established. Okay, let's think of something else. Namibia is famous for having the oldest desert in the world. What is the name of that desert? I want you to try and answer these questions as I'm reading them and then see if you got the right answer. So, what is the oldest desert in Namibia called? The Namib Desert. What is Namibia's national anthem? It has a name. What is the name of the national anthem? It's the first 4 words in the song. What are those words? Namibia, land of the brave. I lied. It's 5 words. So, this is the name of our national anthem. Next question. What is the picture called with the 2 oryxes, the fish eagle, the Welwitschia, the flag, the shield, etc. What is that picture called that has the shield, the 2 oryxes, the fish eagle, the Welwitschia, unity, justice, liberty, unity, and justice at the bottom? What is that picture's name? It's called Namibia's coat of arms. Good. How many colors in the Namibian flag? Answer is 5. Name the colors and their meanings. Okay, we have the blue, which is the top triangle, water and sky. Then we have the yellow, which is inside of the sun, which means sun. It stands for the sun, the energy from the sun. Then we have the white, which are the 2 outside lines that go across like this, and that is for peace and unity. Then we have the red in the middle, which is for the blood or the people, the blood of the people basically. And then we have the green, which is for vegetation, which mean the plants, and agriculture, which mean the crops. So if you want to write it easier, you can just say plants and crops. That is our Namibian flag explained. Let's talk about our presidents. We have had 3 presidents. The very first president Namibia ever had was called Sam Nujoma. The second president of Namibia, I'm not sure, I think that's a Punye Puhamba. I'm really not sure how to spell it. Isn't it he? Hifike. I think it's Hifike. I can't remember if this is a yeah or a j. Ifike Punye Puhamba. I'm not so sure how to write his name. And then number 3 is who we have now, our current president, Hage Geingob. That was our first, second, and third. Good. Let's think of something else. Let's think of the cultures in Namibia. There are many different cultures. The thing you have to remember is some of these cultures are indigenous. That means they are only in Namibia. And I know the Himba and the Hereru. I almost think the Ovambo. I kind of don't want to write it because I'm not 100% sure. Okay, but I know about the Himba and the Hereru who are indigenous to Namibia, and that means they don't live anywhere else. They don't live in South Africa. They don't live anywhere else in the earth, only in Namibia, on earth. Then our most popular culture, that means they are the most of them in Namibia, is the Ovambo. Least in Namibia are the San or the Bushmen. And then you must also remember our European culture, I almost want to say. The European influence that we have a lot in Namibia, Germans, or Germany, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, very important. I would advise that you go watch this video and make sure that you know all of this information for Friday's quiz. There's just some more that I want to discuss with you. For example, things like the names of places in Namibia. What about Kolmanskop? What is Kolmanskop? It is near Luderitz, and it is basically a ghost town. Do you remember when we talked about that in the Zoom meeting? I don't know if you were there, but I uploaded the video. Another one. What is the Skeleton Coast? What is that? It is a stretch of coast with shipwrecks and whale carcasses. The skeleton coast is a place with lots of shipwrecks and whale carcasses. All right, let me think, what else? What about Namibia's borders, our bordering countries? That means which countries does Namibia touch on either side, on all sides? If you said South Africa was one of them, you are right. If you said Angola, you are right. If you said Botswana, you are right. If you said Zambia, you are right. And if you said Zimbabwe, you are right. Those are all of our bordering countries. Which ocean is Namibia next to? The Atlantic Ocean. Good. I think that's about it. I hope you listened well and that you knew all of this actually already. I wish I could play it in a fun way with you, but all right, this will also suffice. At least you got the information in. That's all we want. Good. Next up after this will be our grammar.